Like the angels, these two, Adam and Eve, were also put to the test. They were given freedom, to live if they obeyed, or to die if they violated the law of their Creator. He gave them generously, but I knew that if they sinned, they would suffer the same fate as us, the exiles. Sin always deprives you of the right to be blessed. It only brings pain and death. But no one understood this back then. I was deprived of the power to foment rebellion in heaven, but my hatred of God did not die out, and I found a new purpose: man. Adam and Eve's serene, radiant love for each other and for God cut into my soul like a knife. Their happiness was a reminder of what I'd lost forever, and I decided they have to lose everything too. If I can persuade them to disobey, their songs will turn into curses, and their love will turn into rage. I didn't just want to drag them into the abyss of suffering. I wanted to embarrass the one who kicked me out. May heaven grieve as I grieve. I chose a trick and took on the image of a snake, a creature that was still incredibly beautiful. He shone like gold, and he did not crawl, but flew. He ate the fruits of trees, just like people. I took over the serpent, sat on the tree of knowledge, and began to eat its fruits, in plain sight. It was at this moment that Eva, carried away by some kind of business, found herself away from her husband for the first time. I knew this was my chance. She felt some strange feeling, anxiety, maybe. But she immediately waved it off and decided that everything was under control. Confident in her wisdom, she moved closer to the forbidden tree. There was admiration and curiosity in her eyes. She asked herself questions. Why did God so strictly forbid us this tree? And then I spoke to her softly, like a man. Did God really say, "Do not eat from any tree in paradise"? Her eyes widened. She was surprised that the serpent was speaking. I continued, praising her and admiring her. She liked it. She was flattered and charmed. Not for a moment did she suspect who was really in front of her. She didn't run away, but stood and listened. As if she had forgotten the warning, she stayed, not realizing that she was not talking to the snake, but to me. I only used it as a mask. If I had appeared in angelic glory, she would have been afraid. But in this form, I was just a voice, gentle and alluring. She said, "We can eat the fruits of the trees, but the fruits of the tree that is in the midst of paradise," God said, "do not eat them or touch them, lest you die." That was my moment. No, you won't die. But God knows that on the day you eat them, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like gods, knowing good and evil. I whispered to her, "After eating the fruit, you will reach a new level, and you will gain more understanding, more strength. Look at me. I've tasted it, and now I can talk." I made it clear to her that God was supposedly jealous and didn't want them to become like him, that he was afraid of losing power. I told her that God had lied. He scares them with death, but that's just a threat. Have you eaten from the tree of life? Then what do you want with death? No, God does not want you to be happy. He restricts you. He hides the highest good from you. I forced the thought on her. If she disobeys, the truth will be revealed. That's how I always act. I arouse in my mind a thirst to know more than is allowed. Some kind of incomprehensible to anyone, but a craving for secret knowledge. By leading away from obedience, I promise enlightenment, but it's all smoke and lies. People don't want to accept what God has already revealed. They want more. But in the end, on the contrary, they remain in darkness. God did not want them to know evil. God gave them only good. But I told her, "No, you won't die. You'll be like the gods." And at that moment, she didn't believe the Creator, but she believed me. She saw the truth in me and the lie in him. I assured her that the fetus was harmless. Moreover, he is amazing. He ate, and you can. I put the fruit in her hand, and nothing happened. "See," I said. "You touched it, and you're alive. Why not eat it?" And she became emboldened. I saw the fear disappear from her eyes, and she tried. She was delighted. The taste, as she thought, was wonderful. She felt different, wise, and enlightened. But of course it was all just her imagination. I knew it, and I was elated. It's too late now. She's made a choice.